All right, guys, welcome back to Photographics Academy. All right, so today I'm going to be showing you how to retouch your dark skin model using Kumoo. And trust me, it's going to be very fast, very seamless, and of course, very realistic. It's not a hard thing to do, it's just to know exactly what you want and how to navigate your way around Kumoo, just the same way you do your retouching. So first of all, before we get started, there are a few things I need to fix so that we get straight into the retouching. First of all, I want to darken down the background just a little bit. So I'm going to go into my color adjustment, then go to my locale. Make sure you select background so everything you do stays on the background. Once I select the background, I'll just come to exposure and bring it down a bit. So the reason I did this is to make sure I have all the attention on my model. You know, the model is already a dark skin model, so you wouldn't want the background becoming a distraction in terms of exposure to the image. And once that is done, the next thing is to go to the person icon because I need to clean up the eyes a little. So I'll come to add more mask and select the eyes color over there, press create. So now you have the eyes just selected. I'll go down to my saturation and bring it down because I want to get a clean white eye for her. Beautiful. That works. Okay, we can as well decide to brighten it up a little bit. Just a little bit right there. Yeah, I think we are good to go. Then if I go into my retouch panel, you will notice that just these few things we've done, we have our image popping out already. Okay, so the next thing I want to do now, of course, if you are doing your retouching, the first step is to take care of your blemishes. The second step is to do your frequency separation, do your dodging and burning, and probably add some micro dodge and burn to it before we talk of color grading. So let's follow it in that sequence. The first thing is to remove the blemishes, and to remove the blemishes, I will increase the acne for the body as well, so it takes away all these rough skin textures. Then of course I will on the mold for face, so remove the remaining stuffs, then turn on my body blemishes. So we've been able to reduce the blemishes as much as we can. The before, the after. Then the next thing to do is to increase the matte just a little bit to tone down the highlights on the face. And once that is done, we'll go straight all the way into proper skin retoucher. So the first thing we'll be doing in our skin retouching, or before we get there, make sure you turn on your accessory for breast. So you may not be needing this in this particular one, but in case you have multiple images, especially close-ups and portraits, you might want to turn this on so it fixes the armpit on the ones you will be synchronizing on. Then of course, our face disfocus repair. So in case the camera shifted in focus, this will help us fix it. Then I'll open up the skin panel and go to frequency separation over here. Look at it there. So I'll just increase my frequency separation and boom, the skin is retouched. Then increase my high frequency a little bit. So I think this is too much. You bring it down a bit. Then after that, increase your skin refinement effect. So it gives it an extra cleanliness. Then of course my neutral gray contour to restore some of the contours that we might lose or might have lost as a result of the retouching. Then do the frequency separation for body as well. Look at this one over here. So I will use it, of course, take up my smoothing and of course add some textures. The before, the after. The before, the after. So I think I need more textures on the body. The before, the after, the before, the after. So once that is done, I'm going to need to do a little micro dodge and burn on the image. So to do that, I'll come to my neutral gray leveling and just have some micro dodging and burning effect. Then come down to my AI retouch and just click on it a little bit. So after doing that, the next thing I want to do is to correct the dodging and the burning. So I'll go down all the way to makeup, increase my shadows, which is the dodge, and increase my highlight, which is the burn. Then we might need to add a little contour to it. Just find the contour that matches her own face pattern. No, that doesn't work. So I think this actually works for her, but we need to break it down. Do the same thing for highlights. Highlights we'll need to bring down very, very well. I don't even like the way it's appearing on the image. It's looking weird, so we just have to drop it down here. As low as 1 is good. Alright, so this is the before, this is the after, the before, the after. So I want to go to the skin tone one more time. I will be reducing the temperature of the skin so that we'll get that rich dark skin tone. Then we'll also go to our tan and bring it very low, close to 1, maybe like 3, so that we'll have that reddish dark chocolate skin tone, which you're seeing on my screen right now. Then we'll add some brightness to the skin, some whitening. I think the brightness is too much, it's causing me to red, so we're just gonna leave it like that. Then we'll match the skin tone balance for multiple, match the skin tone balance for body, match the skin tone balance for face, and we are good. This is the before, this is the after. So looking at the hairline, I'm noticing this irregularity over here. So to fix that, I'll go to my hair, increase my hair part, so it fixes that particular area. If you feel it's not able to properly fix, you can as well just darken down the overall hair and reduce the intensity, just like this. Reduce the opacity, beautiful. So I think looking at this image, it won't be bad if we have a contact lens. So let's add some contact, something brownish, but we of course need to bring it down. Prefer this one, but we'll need to bring it down, just almost like it's a reflection. Yeah, beautiful. And this is the final result that we'll have here, the before, the after. So I need to enhance the background a little, so I'll go to my background panel, go to retouch and enhance the background a little, just to have a very synergy color between the background and the objects, the before, the after. This is the overall before and after of everything we've done. If we keep it side by side, you're going to see the way it is. So this is the image we came into put into Kumoo, and this is the final result that we have right here. Thank you so much for watching this amazing video. In case you want to get Kumoo, of course I know you will want to get it by now, and as well use it to hasten up your retouching as a photographer or as a skin retoucher to get amazing results. All you need to do is go to the description of this video. You're going to see the download link over there. Click on it and download your Kumoo. Use our promo code, which is also there, to purchase your first credit or any of your credits, and you're going to be getting extra 30% bonus on whatever you purchase. Try it out and thank me later. Thank you so much for watching. Do make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you subscribe, click on the notification bell to get notified every single time we drop a new video. Until then, see you on the next one.